Welcome to SEETV. Today I'm here with Nic Hutta, who's the Assistant Director of Operations for Saw Creek Estates. You've heard his name. He's around everywhere. So Nic, tell us what you do at Saw Creek Estates.
Pretty much I have a hand in almost everything that deals with Saw Creek. I manage all the projects throughout the community. I right now manage and oversee the maintenance department. I also deal with all the compliance of the community, all resale inspections, permits. So that's just to name a few things that I have my hands in.
So how many years have you been with Saw Creek?
Pretty close to 15 years now.
Have you seen any changes in the community in the time that you've been here?
Yes, starting, kind of a wave of changes, you can say. With that wave of changes, we're on a very high, great change right now. Seeing the demographic in the community change, a lot of our infrastructure being updated, upgraded. A couple of years ago when the economy crashed, you saw like a slow in this. But now with the economy doing a little better, the sale of homes, at a seller's market, you see the improvement that has on the community.
You seem to have a strong connection to the area. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, and I was raised in a small town outside of East Stroudsburg, Broadheadsville. And I pretty much have lived there my whole life.
Do you have any special childhood memories?
I would have to say one of my best friends, Brian, growing up, in the summers, we would spend the summers stealing my dad's tractor and building forts in my neighbor's woods.
What's your favorite part of Saw Creek Estates?
My favorite part is definitely the demographic of the community. From all ages of homeowners to all ethnicities to the style of homeowner, whether they are a short-term rental home, a permanent rental, a summer home, people that have just moved to the States, a year ago that are, barely speak English. That's my favorite part. Every person is a whole new experience.
Well, I think that covers inside Saw Creek. What's your favorite part of the area outside of Saw Creek?
I definitely have to say the Delaware River. I'm an avid outdoorsman. I love fishing, hunting, hiking. As long as I'm outside, I'm happy. I have played many different sports since I've been younger. I'm still an active hockey player. So pretty much outside or active, that keeps me happy.
And now for something completely different. If you could have one superpower, what would it be and how would you use it?
I guess one of my favorite superheroes has always been Wolverine. So his ability to heal and have that strength minus his claws, I think I'd like to be a protector. So if I'm able to stand in a way and protect someone, having that ability to be able to heal and not have to worry about being hurt, I would use it that way.
If you were stuck on a deserted island, what three things would you have to have with you?
So if it was strictly me, stuck on the island by myself, definitely hatchet, flint, and a picture of my son.
On a day with no work, where are we going to find you?
In one of the streams.
Fishing?
Fishing.
If you could invite 2 or 3 people, living or dead, to dinner, who would you invite?
My first pick would definitely be Theodore Roosevelt. I would love to have him just to sit down, pick his brain about the outdoors, his experiences hunting. I'm a big fan of what he's done with this country as far as the national parks. I think he had a great look on life itself. So just to be able to have him give me feedback to my life would be amazing. My second guess, I'd probably do Tim Burton. more of a fun aspect to life. His movies are absolutely amazing. A little kooky, a little out there. But I would, you seem the type of person that you can probably sit down and have a fun conversation and then take something serious and see the fun in it.
So what's your favorite TV show, movie, or music type?
So I'll start off with music. I'm a big fan of music across the board. Doesn't matter what style. My brother's actually a music teacher in Arizona. So to have conversations with him about different music, it gets pretty in depth. What I listen to the most is probably bluegrass. It was just said on the radio. It's kind of funny. You take a dark subject and make it such upbeat sounding music. If you listen to a lot of bluegrass music, a lot of times you're hearing the lyrics and like, this is actually kind of sad, but you're happy from the instrumental portion of it. But they also seem to have a lot of more real life conversations within the music than some of the other music that is out there. TV shows, I'm a big fan of Blue Bloods. I love the old style concept of the policing, the conversations, the camaraderie amongst police officers. So that was one of the biggest things that draws me to that show.
And the last question, do you like to cook? And if so, what's your favorite dish?
So I wouldn't say I'm a big cooking fan, but I'd like to consider myself a grill master. I like to take things kind of simple. I love cooking steak, doing different types of dry rubs, or every once in a while I do the marinade. But my best friend and my family and I do steak night once a week, and I'm always doing the steaks a little bit different, trying to change it up on them. So that's one of my favorite things. As long as I cook on a grill, I'm happy.
But what about the fish you catch?
My wife won't eat anything that comes out of the water. It doesn't matter what, whether it's seafood or not. So I am for the most part, catch and release type of fisherman.
This has been great, Nick. Thanks a lot for sharing, and we look forward to seeing you around the community.